argue. On a normal day, my kind of person, if I would have told you right there directly that your sister is coming, or is the woman or your girlfriend that is coming, or is your wife that is coming. But this one, I didn't say anything. I just dressed up, had my bath.
Okay.
And then they dropped me where I'm to take a bus. He was going to work, was dressed for work.
Okay.
And then that evening, that's what he usually does. Any day I leave space, he calls me. He's always calling me constantly and regularly, you understand? And then that evening, from that around that point, he was calling me. I was thinking that because I didn't want to. That's why I said I felt you just go. We had a plan. Okay, yes, I was putting it off, and then I came. You come to tell me didn't your sister? That's what I was saying. Didn't your sister notice that all of a sudden Monday you're just coming to meet me in the room? Your sister. Me. On a normal day before, I wouldn't do that, but becoming mature, I just let same day. It was on Monday. When I was on the same what's called. When he picked, I said, what did I even say? I said, how is your sister? Yes, we'll talk. How is your sister? And she's fine. That she came to do evaluation. And then the following day too, because there's this morning meeting, and I called him. He said he would call you go no. Trust start saying, just saying that your sister come, go, or your girl gone. But in my mind, I was like, start going doing how many? Okay, he now said himself. Sorry, that was when he said.
All I'm saying is this. Let me tell you something. I was saying something before you caught me. Men, when they get attracted to you, first is sexual attraction. You understand? And I tell most women, some of the time you meet a man for the first time after sex, he doesn't come back again. There are factors. The way you carry yourself, how neat you are. Some women are dead. You are going to meet a man for the first time, you are not smelling well. Wash yourself. Go and take pills for infection. Clean yourself. Go there in the bed to enjoy yourself. But most women, when you go to visit a man, you feel you are going to do the man a favor. For crying out loud, we are all biology. You get it now? So you find out at the end of the day, we men, when as we did, we all reason the same way. And when I see some men come online and start talking things in favor of women, I just see them as hypocrites. In fact, they are the worst. There is one that called his very pastor, always talking about. There was the last one you watched. My wife say, "This man he does not have sense. He has one fat face." Dark. I don't know his name.
But he speaks well.
They tell you are a woman, you are a man, you're married, and you cheat. Men, we don't cheat.
I know.
He's just trying to get followers and go to his followers. He have more women and followers. As a content creator, that you talk about relationship and all your followers, 70% of them is women, you are a liar. You know why? Relationship was never created in the gene of a woman. Women were never created to have relationship. You hear me? Relationship was made in the gene of a man. Do you know why? Nothing can stand except there is what? Relationship. That is why you have skyscrapers. That's why you have mobile phone designed by men who agree to work with other men. Let's build this. And it was a success. Give a building project to women to do. It will never be completed. They will never work together. Give a building project for a man. Within as far as the money and everything, even when they quarrel in the site, they fight before evening. The two men fight, so they don't eat from the same plate. But women, as that quarrel come, they will scatter everything they started building in the morning down. So when people come online and start giving relationship tips, women have no right to give any form of relationship advice. If they are trained by a man in the affairs of relationship, the reason why they are trained is for them to have a relatable character to other humans, not to teach. You may not agree with me, but do this. Who are you more freer to relate with? Your fellow woman or a man? Every woman wants to have men as a friend. Let me tell you, as a woman that wants to listen to you and a man that wants to listen to you, who would you choose to talk to? A man. A man is the only person you will tell a thing and you will die with that secret. That's why you see that men that you tell things and you hear it, what do you call them? You call them women. Because women do not the gene is not in their blood. Relationship, friendship is built on what? Trust and secrecy. So you see a group of friends, men. You say, me and this guy, me and we are best friends. Within a group of 7 boys, each and every one of them have their different secrets they know that another person does not know till they die. You will never see a man carrying his phone to call his fellow man and say, Alpha, I see your wife with one girl. Never. I see your wife with one boy. Never till he dies. He can just go and meet a fellow man and say, Mike wife, let's say this shit, but not tell anybody. I just see her somewhere, but I don't know if he be you're talking rap because man don't know how to gossip. You go like want to remove his friend from that position of being a gossip. But a woman, I see your man with one girl, they kiss, even when they never kiss. So if that person say, he fell. So the younger sister will come around. You get it? So relationship and love, women, you guys were never created to love. Because if women are created to love, how come a man that married you, paid your bride price, you went to court with the person and an issue come up, and you think the best way to feel happy is to take half of his estate? Would you take half of your father's estate if you have issue with your father? That's why women don't have the heart of love. Yes, women have the heart of care and nurturing. So women were created for you to give them things, and they know how to care and nurture and increase what they have. They don't have the tendency to love. So what women see as love is ownership. Do you get what I'm saying now? What a woman describe as love is ownership. When they can own it, when they possess a thing, the care and nurturing is the embodiment of love. What a man sees as love is whatever thing that respects him and treats him as a king, he protects. So protection is the aftermath of the love language of a man, while ownership is the aftermath of the love language of a woman. So a man will go the extra mile, walk, climb skyscraper, the edge of falling to make money for the one that calls him daddy, Diwo, my lord, Diwo. A woman will go an extra mile, even sleep with another man for money to give to the husband that he knows is not cheating on her. Yes, I've seen women that cheat on their husband that is faithful to them because the husband is not buoyant enough and they bring money in. Yes, I encounter them. You say, I love. Yes, they love their husband. That's why they do that.
Yeah, you still counter them now.
Biologically, psychologically, it's not wrong for them. But when you go to spiritually, when you come to pure relationship and friendship, it is wrong. Because you know why? Friendship is about what? Like I said, trust and commitment and loyalty. So a man that is rich, has a wife and children, is still tying the shoe of another man that is richer, that is his boss. But a woman will not do that too. See, a man will genuinely serve. You see somebody like Davido and the other guy, Israel. It's obvious Israel is what?
Loyal.
Older than what? By what? But Israel is 100% loyal. Is Israel a Yoruba person? That is why a man will be loyal and be friends with somebody from another tribe and even protect that one from someone that is in his own tribe. But you see a woman, an Isoko woman, become a friend with a Igbo woman. We easily betray the Igbo woman for another fellow Isoko woman that gives her the time. So you see, it's only in woman's mouth you hear things, my bestie. If a fellow man say, now my bestie be that, are you gay? You the man, you be your bestie, you Chris. You see that? You see where a girl will pick up a phone. Take, this is your phone. Call me and say, how are you? Are you in the house? Call me. Oh, my love, even before I pick your call, say, now that girl, that when they do her shower, that when they do this, that when thief my boyfriend, that when thief my this. After you pick the call, hey, my love, how are you? Say, fine. I did also. Come now. Move, come out. Call the call. And you go come now, come to eat my thing. We'll hide everything. And the girl go come. Say, nothing there, so. Bring my move by now. But you be guy. Call me now.
Hello?
Now, you don't call me. My phone don't ring. Say, guy, this guy, they call me. Say, I'm a very old friend, oh. This guy don't deal with me. Good guy. Now, even help me buy that car when I buy you. You don't pay the call. Idiot, foolish. Now go kill up, motor go jam me or there. Is that how you gonna say I there? So, guy, where you dey inside that? Guy, come on. I just buy some nice wine. Man. Yeah, guy, the kid got yesterday. Call the car. And my guy be that. But the first thing the guy said was to insult him, call him idiot, even swear and say, "Oh, go kill you." But when he dropped the call, he said, "That is my G." And the guy go come, he go put door, they go eat, scatter everywhere, carry gas, come, boom. You see that men has relatable characteristics than women. Now this brings me to who is now the cause of a broken. No man wants to leave his kids and his wife. He said, but some men are shut up. The fact that he went out to go and sleep with another girl is not because he does not love you. If a man goes out of his home, spends more money for another girl outside, you, the woman in the house, you are a failure. You made that possible. No sane man in his right sense wants to carry his money and give outside. Let me tell you, I'm a living man. I'm a spiritualist. I'm in my right sense. Even, let me tell you the secret of a man. A man starts developing distance and hatred for the children of a woman that does not respect him. Just that the love of a man is stretched. I divorce you today, you have children for me. You don't want me to have access to your children. I don't talk to children all the time. Over time, 2 years, 3 years, I will just forget you. And you know what? We have adapt your children. And they will go and marry another person and love the other person's children. But you're not going, no. These are your brothers. I tell women, if you have sense and you and your husband don't come on, make sure that you build and make the relationship between your ex-husband and your children more stronger than the children of the second woman. Because then, the man would start regretting why he even married a second person. He would not using one. I know I would have stayed long, because the only thing that binds a man with the wife are his children. And I tell people, women don't own children. The moment you think you own anything, you know what happens to that thing? You lose it. That's why I made a statement that as parents, I'm teaching my children to go out of the cage. I'm teaching my daughter that a married man will come and say he like you, but find out, is your wife in approval? And he said yes. Yeah, that's all.
That always hammer.
That's all. Like if you find out that the wife is not in approval, protect yourself. Don't hate him. Don't ever join his wife to hate him, because number one, you don't know the story from the beginning, and a man will not tell you because he's not a gossip. A man will not tell you because it's the mother of his kids. That's why men that start talking about their wife to their side chicks, I don't attack them first. I say, find out, okay, what happened? This one you're talking about your wife like this. Then he will not open up. And most of the time, it's women that are infidel, that are rousy, that are open. Let me tell you, the mentality of a man is loyalty, like I said, and respect. And you are a woman, you are married. Your breast is outside for everybody to see. And the man is not saying anything. Any man, you are married to a man, women, and they tell them, I trust my husband, you don't have sense. How can you dress with your body open, your cleavages outside? And your man said, I love it. Hey, yeah. He does not care about you again. How you dress, how you live your life is no longer his part. Because if you check, the guy has a girlfriend that does not dress the way you dress. Let me tell you something. Every man has his own preference, but there are universal preference of a woman's body that attract men for sexual connection. Which part of a woman's body you think attracts a man? Men. And let me tell you, there are two parts of a woman's body that can easily attract them. These parts of a woman's, the thigh, the jaw, just above the knees. And you are seeing the top. Even the most ugliest woman on earth has a beautiful thigh. The most ugliest woman on earth, except that woman will not take care of herself, they eat anyhow. The moment the skirts jump up, and you know another part of a woman's body is her hair. Universal. We know they do aproko. We don't eat and tell. So we cannot tell you what we like about. You see on internet, oh, big yansh. We are deceiving you. Big yansh is to feed our eyes. You say, oh, when we are on bed, we don't see your yansh. That's why when a man, psychologically, when they are on bed with women, the first place they go to is the lap of a woman down to his private part. They're not the present yansh. Then their boobs. Then when the action is going on, there are two places they hold. Either their breast or their what? Is a woman's hair. How do you feel if a man is making love to you and is massaging your head, is holding your hair?
I feel love like I'm special.
Exactly. Your hair. That is why most culture, they tell women to cover their hair. It is a taboo for a woman to even cut her hair. It's a taboo for a woman to do what? To cut her hair. Wait now. So if I'm with a woman when cut her hair, no say you get fine body and you get fine breast, or else I'm not interested in you. I will not ask you out. What do I need to? Because is that not why the TV would prefer to use women with long hair for advert, and they wave it this way? But women, they are not get sense.
sense.
Where the sense of grabbing. So people ask me,
Point. All those things are just to
are you telling me that
that
your wife is in support of you marrying a second wife? Who told you? Wife is not in support. That's why she's a woman. I would be a fool to believe that my wife supports me in having a second wife, or even a concubine, or even kissing another woman. Even as you are talking with me, once it all run for in mind, no matter it be, do you think you will not think, no, I know that it's not. You just be advising, said no woman wants to share. Do you know why? If you are a good student, I spoke about it. Why? Women keep. So now, because as a man, you got to do what you want to do. You go and marry a second wife. Then when you marry a second wife, you know what you do? You know what the woman do? The woman releases you. When the woman releases you, you know what the woman now keeps? Her children.
Your philosophy of life.
So you find out that most family that comes from polygamy in the time of the old are the biggest family on earth. They are big because the doors are. I'm from one big, and there is always money there. Yes.
Could that be that's why you still want?
Yes, that's why I want to marry a second wife. I'll marry a second wife. I will have lots of concubine that will have children for me.
You for real?
Yes.
But do you know that's more money? You can't be spending more money.
I will just go to this and carry any other girl. Like my wife made a live. Any woman that is coming to marry my husband, ready to work. I have access to my wife's bank account. We will have access to your bank account.
Are you serious?
You cannot marry me if my wife cannot have access to your bank account, because you will have access to her bank account. You will have access to my bank account.
Second, I don't understand.
Yes. My second wife will have access to my wife's.
Your first.
Yes, because the bank account is no longer your own. Neither is my own. And my wife cannot buy anything without telling me. I cannot buy anything without telling my wife, even as far as to buying fuel in the car. Or me, I won't buy fuel. If I have a second wife in the house now, it's obvious. There is hierarchy. There is hierarchy. Yeah. You are second wife. You're second wife. Yes, 100%. Yes. With no permission, you are part of the family. The Uzihben family. That's my family laws. You don't have any. You don't need anybody permission to have. The moment you are inside the family, your mobile app, banking, everything. It's not necessary because we need to have signature to your account. I don't signature my wife's account. The two wives, we have signature to my account. Like if I marry a second wife now, my USD account, I will add it, the third signature. Then the moment the third signature is added, I will now write another automaton that one signature cannot withdraw money. That has to be two. You get it now? Good. But now it's just me and my wife. One signature can withdraw. So my wife can actually go to my USD account, withdraw money. That is the only account that my wife has signature to. You understand? But my main account that money goes to. Yesterday we were talking and my wife said I should pay the money I'm owing her, right? Do you know the account? It's my account. Ome, you said I'm owing you some money yesterday, right? The account I'm sending the money to as your money, whose name account is there? It's my name. But I don't have I can't even touch it. I did not bomb me where. Now you say while I go day. No, that is how marriage should be. Because then my wife, that's why if I have a concubine, that's why I cannot just get an ordinary person as a concubine. If I have you as a concubine and all you are after is money and money, we break up. Because the money, there is somebody that is sharing the money already. So if I have you as a concubine, all I can help you with is little to just maybe 10,000, 20,000, maybe 50,000. That one high way. And if I'm sending you 50,000, there's a way I used to send my concubine 50,000. I say, get one girl, we need help. Can I say yes? I will send. But no matter how it be, 1 week, 2 weeks, I can say, and one of my girlfriends said that money, you say you need money. One of my girlfriends has sent a message. I am sick. I want you to help me with 30,000. My wife saw the account. He said the message. He said, send and I say they sick now. I say, they sick and they sick. They work for where they say medicine say make she go call her medicine for her. Yes, sir. And even my ex-wife, when I was with her and she come across a chat with me and a lady, she will say, Kai, this one now will be thinking you love her. I say, I love her now. She send her money now. I say, if you send her now, no wahala, can't you support a fellow sister? She'll be laughing. If you like, as a man, go and have 150 girls as girlfriend that are sleeping with you. As long as your wife is 100% aware, If, for example, now as you are a wife now, as you did, I say I'm marrying you today as my only wife now, and I do not have PIN to my own account, I cannot withdraw money except you will withdraw money for me. Would you care if I have 1,000 girls? You will not care, because one of in a woman's life, there are 4 things, if I use the word 4, their family, their biological family, their children, their husband and money. So if husband, you decide to be public, they will remove you, their family, their children, their money. But if you decide to say the money, you are no longer in control, they will leave you. Focus on their children and their family. So as a man, make sure if you are not going to be there, let the money be there. So you see some posts on the internet say, as you are a wife, you can't cash your husband with one woman. As you cash them for the hotel, now the woman just bring 100 million or 50 million give you. Say, madam, please, I will stay with your husband for 1 week. What will you say? Women say, madam, 1 week. You say yes. For 50 million, you say yes. Why not make it for 1 year? You understand? And if you tell them, say, don't worry, okay, 1 year, okay, I can hold you for 1 year and I will give you extra 100,000, 100 million extra for 1 year. Madam, how much you give me if you collect her for 10 years? I'm telling women, it's not because they don't love the husband, but as a woman, her security is the good life of her kids and her own good life. So the money is there to give the children the best education. The money is there to give themselves the best one, no wahala. As far as for intimacy, if you are available to give them the intimacy, they're going to enjoy you. You get it now? So you see that the relationship and friendship with men and women are very, very different. So if I'm marrying a second wife today, or I have a concubine, my last girlfriend bought me an iPhone, big iPhone. She was insisting for 2 months plus to change my wife's iPhone from iPhone X Max to iPhone 11 since I'm using iPhone 12. But my wife is not a phone person. The day I upgraded my phone from iPhone 11 to iPhone 12 Pro Max, she said, you need to upgrade madam's phone. My own girlfriend. I did not buy her phone, no. She was the one that bought me the iPhone 12 Pro Max. He said, the money you have, since I bought your phone, use the money you have, go and upgrade your wife's phone. And I upgraded that same day, I upgraded my wife's phone to iPhone 11 Pro Max. And my wife was aware. My wife is not a phone person. It's not that my girlfriend is telling me to take care of my wife. My wife is not a phone person. Then when I upgraded my phone from 12 to 14 Pro Max, because my ex-girlfriend has already put that mentality in me, the following week, I upgraded my wife's phone I upgraded to 12 Pro Max, then later my wife to 11 Pro Max, then later I upgraded my wife's phone to 12 Pro Max. So we are using the same 12. So when I upgraded my own from 12 Pro Max to 14 Pro Max, my wife used her own for just 1 week, and I upgraded her own from 12 Pro Max to 14 Pro Max. It's even on my Facebook page. It was the period I upgraded my phone to 14 Pro Max, and I made a decision to help my girlfriend upgrade her own from 13 Pro Max to 14 Pro Max. But that period, things were not okay with me. So I told her. She said, no wahala. But then we are not having issue, and the relationship broke. But I can tell you why the relationship broke. You know the relationship broke? I did not upgrade that phone. And I tell you that if she's watching this video, she will say, yes, I got angry with you because it's not, because how much was just ordinary 200,000 naira compared to what she has assisted me, she has done, even with all of this I'm doing. You understand? And my wife can tell you that my wife has been a great support to me. But my wife can still tell my wife wants to be very truthful. Where I know she's very truthful. Know that my ex-girlfriend has also assisted. You understand? And my wife is already 100% aware that she has so much high respect for my wife. I'm telling you that if you talk trash about my wife in the presence of that my ex, she go call boys from Ikorodu, they go beat you. So in as much as she respects my wife, I protect my wife from her. I don't tell her anything about my wife. And because I want to enjoy my time with her, I don't tell my wife anything about her. My wife is aware of her. She's aware of that. So anytime my wife want to raise an issue about her, I say, please, just let her be. This one not able to think about. You understand? She's focused on me to make me better. Can you focus on me to make me better so that I can give you the best of life? You own me. You are my wife. I paid your bride price. She's a concubine. By nature, by tradition, she's a lower wife than you until I upgrade her to the level of a wife. And she said, are you going to upgrade her? I say, no, I'm not upgrading her. There's nothing wrong. It's not a stigma to be a concubine. Solomon had how many concubines? 6,000, 6,000 concubines and 300 wives. You get what I'm saying now? When I bought my wife Honda Accord, my ex-girlfriend was saying, why I not buy a Jeep? I said, I not get money for it. So when I was to buy my own car, I would have gone for a sedan, but I knew my wife would prefer an SUV, and I bought Acura. The Honda Accord bought in my wife's name, Acura. Do you know the cars I have in my house? abort in my wife's name. Yes. So if anything happened to me today, none of my family member is coming to say, good. Now, the question here is this. If my wife decides to say he wants to leave this marriage now who lose? Now me lose. But I not lose. Do you know why I did not lose? You know why I did not lose?
Why?
The cars will still be used by my children. Where I lose, now the day I will I'll come see another man. They drive the car I bought. Good. Then it will just take me only 1 month. I will burn those cars, and she will not know I'm the one. In the middle of the night, I'll send boys, put petrol, burn the cars.
What do you think that's it?
It's extreme now. How can the car I bought you, another man will be driving it? It's not fair now. I allowed you to buy cars, all my cars with your name, build house with your name. Me and you come up for marriage. As far as for house, I can allow your man, as long as the man is a good man. You get it now? Even as women, if you are very sensible, if you are very, very sensible, the moment you break up with your husband, you want to marry another person, your ex-husband should be involved in the selection or advice of your new man, because your ex-husband already know you. Your ex-husband is a man, knows how men think. So when he should be the one you call, say, you get one guy when I meet, I like the guy, this is the guy, you guys can meet. And you meet the guy, you better, this guy not good for you. And your ex-husband will be very truthful to tell you, because your ex-husband already know that man is going to be with his own children. So himself also wants a better man than himself for his children. That's meant for you. But you see, women, even if the woman when your ex-husband marry now Mary Magdalene or Isis or Iyemoya, you not go agree make it stay with them. Very few women will agree their ex-husband's wife to stay with their children. When I say who are those few women? I call them goddesses. Their ex-husband's wife to stay with their children and take care of their children. And those few, I regard them as goddesses. If I meet a woman that is divorced and is allowing the ex-husband wife to be with her children, I go spray her money. I go literally worship her with drinks and offering, because it takes goddesses to reason like men do. So when women come and I'm a goddess, I'm a princess, shut up. You are not a princess. You are not a queen. Queen allow their kings to have concubines, sleep with their maids, sleep with their slaves, have as many. That's the nature of it. A king can have anything he wants. A queen understands that a queen cannot have anything she wants, because a queen is actually, do you know that in the affairs of leadership, a queen is actually the ruler of the nation, not a king. The king is the one that leads men to war, while the queen nurtures the home. So a king can have all he wants.
That's why Queen Elizabeth is more prominent than
any other kings, because when a queen is when a woman is ruling, people rejoice than when men rule. So I tell people that, do you know we had the matriarchal period at a time when women were gods, when women were rulers in this world before men took over. Then women were the head of the home, men were submissive. Yes, but you know what happened? Do you know how matriarchy died and patriarchy came up? The patriarchs were submissive. They didn't fight. The men did fight. When women were ruling, they were submissive. So when they were submissive, women started having pity on them, started loving the men more. So the men were not having their way, because whoever that is submissive and loyal to you is the one that can do what? Control your heart. So men were submissive, men were gentle, men were obedient to women until the corn finally flipped. So when the corn flipped, the men came. And now we are in the patriarchal period. But guess what? We are gradually moving to the matriarchal period. How? It's going to take women who will submit, be loyal. Because you know why? When I decide to bring my girlfriend to this house and my wife say, oh, no problem, you can use that room. You know what happens? Most men become scared. Most men increases their love for their wife. They protect the wife more. They allow the wife to take control of everything. And from them, because the wife is giving you hand, being respectful, be there, giving you all you want, you allow him to manage business. And gradually, the woman knows what he's looking for. Signature start changing. Becomes its CEO. And one day, he lord over you. That was how men took over from matriarchal period. So now, when women start saying we are equal with men, you are only increasing the lifespan of men ruling. Because when you open your mouth to say you are equal with men, we already know we are not equal. So we allow you one low. You understand that? You are equal, say yes, we give you job. We make you CEO. If you think you are working in an office and your boss one day stood up and promoted you as a woman, and you think you have won, you think the boss does not have sense. The boss know that women are the only thing I need to increase my wealth, because they are the one that will attract most customers. So you are being used. You are not being promoted. Because check it. The amount of money you're going to bring to the company compared to the amount of salary they are paying you is like 1 against 100. So you are making the man rich. And when you are making the man rich, you are giving men what? More what? So when women work, they give men more power. All right. It was nice talking to you. You don't give me 43 minutes of lecture, man.